Hello everyone, Neodleen here, and welcome back to the Last Days Overhaul mod for Mount and Blade Warband. Last time we were gathering more companions. We now have quite the repertoire. We have Ulfus, Luivana, Dimborn, Curdil, and Faniel. There is one more companion I wish to gain before the war begins. We are currently level 10. I have done a bit of a time skip where I have gone around completing very menial tasks over and over and over again. Dale and Lake Town are very close to rank 1, which is a good sign that we are in prosperity. And now the last one we need to do is Erebor, with quite a few tasks ahead of us to do. And let's see what we're going to be asked to do. Firstly, speaking to the Erebor Guildmaster. He wants to find good quality metal scraps. Now, a few days ago, I was hesitant to accept this, but I'm going to accept it because it firstly gives me a bunch of resources with the dwarves, which means we can access some really powerful weapons, and secondly, with quite easy access to them now. And we're going to start speaking with their commanders. Hello Dwalin, my name is Manathon, at your service. Send a letter to Bayonet Blackfur, of course. Let's see what King Dane Ironfoot II has to say. Do you have any tasks for me? Nope. Okay. Then for now, let's check my inventory because I do think I actually got some scraps. Oh, I sold them all. Okay. And you see the lambastas finally ran out, and we're starting to have to use other foods. Let's buy some more while we're here. Smoked fish. And let's look at the praised dwarven smiths. You can see that armor is it hits hard. It is really good armor all around. Of course, only for dwarves. If I was to try and wear it, it'd tell me I can't. Yep, it'd do this. So it's obvious that only the dwarves can wear that armor. But it still looks really good. And yep, there's also the only crossbows in the game here, which we'll also be giving to our dwarven companion once we have the chance to give it to them. So we need to try and find some metal scraps. But if I'm going to get metal scraps, there's only two ways to do that. Either hunt down large orc parties that are currently roaming around Middle-earth, or capture a supply train when it is going from one location to another. We are able to do such things when playing as the Woodland Realm in the north, because Goblin Town and Gundabad frequently release supply trains going back and forth. They're quite heavily defended, but if we had a large enough force, we could do it. But I'm going to try and just look for some goblins to start with. Yep, like there's 19 orc stragglers. That should be enough to have some scraps among them. Let's begin the fight. Oh, we got a nice clearing. We can say hello to our bear friend over here. And we can see the goblins. And with my new and improved bow, we are killing goblins, or killing orcs, with one shot without even headshotting. 104 damage on a headshot. That is disgusting. That is disgusting behaviour. And although this bow can't be used from horseback, neither can the shield. But I feel like we're not going to be going on horse for a while. We don't really have the need for it yet. Using a powerful bow and powerful shield, and soon hopefully a powerful sword or spear, will help us find one good scrap. Only one. Oh no, we've got another one there. That's two. Two good scraps. We need to find more. And if possible, sell the scraps I currently have. Let's actually try and look for a better melee weapon for our champion, our character. We could get a Mirkwood War Spear. I've still got the Rohan Spear down here. What's the damage comparison? Ooh, a lot more damage everywhere. And that spear might be worth keeping for someone else. Balanced Wood Elf Arrows, 3,000. Ooh, I might... No, not without selling all the good stuff. A Mirkwood Axe. Or a Gold Sword. What's the damage difference? That's some damage. Both swing pretty fast. But this one loses out on a lot of damage to have reach, which isn't bad. But it is also simple. That is also decreasing its value. The hunting knife isn't as bad since we have a shield to protect it, but once that shield's gone, I'm going to get the axe. I'm going to buy that Mirkwood axe, and I'm going to sell all my basic scraps, not high quality scraps, to pay a little bit less for it, so we have a bit left over. I'm going to buy all of these troops, and then I'm going to buy all the troops from the Wood Elf West camp, and then we're going to assault the mountainside with our combined force. Oh, 35 orc stragglers might not have to. Might not have to. Those 35 orc stragglers. And then 29 orcs. That's going to have all the scraps we need. Yeah, the fact they implemented all these rogue orcs have really made getting these scraps a lot easier in this version of the game. The last time I played, we didn't have this many large orc hordes just roaming around. But these orcs are a lot easier to deal with once you have a sizable force. And this force could kill all of those orcs before they even get within sword swinging distance. I just want to test that. Oh, to say it was low range, that speed is insane. Look at that. It only can swing, so it doesn't thrust, but that's 43 swing damage per hit. That's disgusting. That axe is going to become very valuable as we play later in the game when we're sieging settlements. That axe is going to save my life. Now look at that. One hit. Don't have to fully charge. Just dead. 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 Oh, and the axe does the same. Dead. Dead. Okay, yeah, we're ready for the war now. Okay, not invincible. Just swing a lot faster than everyone else. Ow. My hubris will be my downfall. My ego will be my downfall. Okay, just block. Just block. Let them deal with it. There's the bear. Yeah, that's... Oh, my... Oh, no. We're ready. We are so ready for this war. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We've got the weapons. Now we need the armor. Because I've still not got a headpiece. My shirt and boots are not exactly made for war. They're made for ambushes. Like this one. They are not meant for large-scale wars against trolls and armored monsters. Which we will have to deal with soon. So, let's get ready for that, I guess. No good scraps. Oh, I need to kill more. Okay. There's 29 right there. Let's not let them escape. We've only got 2.3 movement because of all of our troops and all the scraps we're carrying. Because scraps are heavy. All the scraps are very heavy. And it is very dark here. I can't see a thing. Yeah, that is just a taste of what power we have now. Let's have a quick look at the stats I invested. I put a lot of points extra into athletics, just so we can keep moving around the battlefield. I don't think we're going to learn riding at any point. So just athletics. And then some more points into leadership to decrease the cost of our units. And increase our army capacity. Because once we start the war, if our enemies capture any prisoners, we want to be able to give them back to our allies, because orcs and elves in particular, and uruks, they can't be captured. They just die. They refuse to be captured, or they're not worth capturing. In the case of orcs, I can't see anything. I'm just shooting randomly. They're still behind that tree, aren't they? I can't see. Oh, there's one right there. Everyone just charge. When it's this dark, just swing wildly. You're bound to kill something. Or it'll kill you first. And frankly, this shield is of pristine quality. And anything that comes near me just dies. Yeah, I can't see anything in this darkness. And this is it. And by the way, this is with brighter nights. This is with brighter nights. I still can't see a thing in front of my face. That's how dark it is. That's how hard it is to see. I only see our blonde hair. I can't see the skin of the orcs at all. And while the AI can still see perfectly fine, my very unfortunate eyes aren't able to see anything in front of my face right now. And praise that bear. Doing work. Are they all dead? There's one left. There we go. There we go. I can't see a thing in front of my face. But there we go. That's all the good scraps we need. Get rid of some low scraps for some usable scraps. And then some of our troops are able to be upgraded. I'm going to return to Frendal's Halls and see who can be upgraded. All 22 can be upgraded to veteran scouts. You can be upgraded to a swordsman. I'm going to leave 9 Greenwood scouts as scouts, and the rest are going to become veteran scouts, and all of those units I just upgraded are going to be sent to here. I just need the extra troops to try and increase my odds of getting scraps easily. Oh, some wild goblins. Mountain goblins, they're tough and they're coming my way. They've got an Erebor scout as a prisoner. I'm going to save him, and hopefully in the act of doing so will improve my favour with the dwarves. If I can save him. I see the orcs in the distance. They've all got shields, so killing them is going to be a bit difficult. Maybe I just need to aim better. Yep, I just need to aim better. There we go. 2. Oh, missed. Missed again. 3. God, the swing speed on this weapon is ridiculous. That is actually busted. That is stupid speed. I'm sorry. No, that is stupid. Wood Elf weapons are stupidly fast swinging. Look at that. That's faster than the knife I had at the beginning of the game. And there's the Erebor Scout saved. Some more scraps, although I can't carry any more, so I've got to send some away. And let's go to Erebor and return that scout to them. I can't do much with that scout myself, since I can't afford it. So let's give that back to them. And let's look at my quests again, because I kind of forgot. Speak to Bayonet Blackfur and the scraps for the Guildmaster. I have 5 scraps instead of 4. We gain 2,000 resources with Erebor. That means we can just deck out whoever we're going to be getting. But we still need a lot of rank points, and we've just reached rank 11. So we've not got a lot of time before we can, before the war begins. Improve our leadership again. Increase our one-handed skill. And then two-handed skill, I guess, if we ever want to use them again. Anyway, let's go to Bayonet Blackfur, the Beorning village. Ignoring all confrontation as we make our way there. Those are just some of our supply trains. And with everyone now taken out, we're still moving at 2.4. We've still got all the other scraps we need to sell. I'm actually going to see if they've got some food. They do. And I'm going to find Bayonet Blackfur, and I'm going to go to Beorn's house even, to get some things for... Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not doing any favours for anyone outside of Erebor right now. I'm going to see if we can get a new weapon for Dimborn. I want to see what he's currently got equipped. He should have some good equipment at the moment, but I could get him better. Okay, his armour could be improved. Probably have my armour. And I can just get something better from Mirkwood. Okay, let's see what I can get. Ooh. That Mirkwood armour looks nice, but it's not that expensive actually. But I don't think I can afford it, even if I give him all the rest of these scraps. It's next to 272. No, if I do that, I'll go bankrupt and I'll lose Dimborn. Let's get the Woodman padded art. No, I need to keep enough. Keep Dimborn around. Get the Bioning Heavy Armour for now. The Bioning Heavy Armour should be enough. Just want to keep Dimborn in his style for now. There we go. There we go. And now let's return to Erebor. On the way, let's see if I can get myself some better armour. Got some decent money. Warden armour for 2,000. I don't have 2,000, so we're going to have to wait on that. Oh no, we got hit. Let's hide. So as long as we have 26 or less units, we can hide from the armada that is Rune Cavalry. I say armada, not armada. The ever-present threat of Rune Cavalry. And we're just going to keep going back and forth with Erebor for a moment until we can get our last companion. And hopefully we can do that before the war begins. Group Grimby on the order at Beorn's house, okay. Dane, any new quests for me? No trolls that need killing, a village that needs saving. There we go, we need a village to save. Call upon some worthy volunteers to join in the fight. Now this village is probably going to be assaulted by Rune, so again, let's prepare for the mounted cav. Or just archers in general. Who is it? Who are we up against? 25 enemies, and they are Rune. Okay. I'm going to try sniping them. Oh, this is not good. We're not doing any damage to them. We've not killed a single... There we go, we killed one. That's another one. Kurlo, watch out. Nope, you stop. Okay, getting in there. Oh god, only 3 of us left, and how many of them? Ah! Fuck. Get rid of the guy with the spear. You want to say something to my face? That's right, you don't, do you? Bitch. Can't beat me, can you, bitch? Horse, don't you dare join in. Every one of my soldiers fought and failed. Oh. That just shows what kind of force we're up against now, where we need to be as strong as I am for everyone. Who is this last person? Archer. Oh, shield. Shield. You don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. You don't stand a chance. Fuck you. Ugh. Get down here, you coward. Oh. I don't think I could exactly call that a victory. Look at us. We're bruised and battered to pieces, and all the Erebor soldiers I conjured together for this fight have been defeated. And we're about to get attacked by some men of Rune. No thank you. We are too wounded for any of that. Oh dear. We may have succeeded, but at what cost? What cost, I tell you. Return the remaining dwarves to their service. And then let's return to King Dain to inform them that the village was saved, but all the people there are dead. Find your 3 enemy prisoners? Well, good for you. Good news for you, Dain. I already have some prisoners. I've brought 4 prisoners. Now, that text here, I'm going to ignore it for now because it is an incredibly difficult quest, and you should only do it when you know you are absolutely ready. If you do it any time before then, it'll be locked out forever, you'll lose out on what you could have gained, and the enemy will be made much, much stronger. You cannot, by any circumstance, start that mission until you know you are ready. And then you have to make a choice of either fighting a massive force on the open field or fighting a smaller force, which is just as elite and dangerous, but you can only use a small elite force. And I'm going to try and make it so I can fight the larger force on the open field instead of the smaller force, because that's what I've done in the past. Anyway, Chief Grimbeorn, I bring a message. And now, how many more relationship points do we need with Erebor? 20. And how close am I to leveling up? Very close. So it looks like we're not going to quite get the Erebor companion I was hoping for in time. But it doesn't mean we can't still do the quests bit by bit. So I will be back when we have completed more rank points and just before we begin the war. And now it has begun. After doing one small quest, I reached rank 12, and now the war has started. The Dark Shadow finally broke into a storm, and evil hordes started their march on the free people of Middle-earth. Mordor against Gondor in the south, Isengard against Rohan in the west, Dol Guldur against the elves. Even in the far north there is war of its own. A peaceful village not far from Westfall. I'm just going to let that cutscene carry on while I take a quick drink. You can see the wild riders marching through. Rohan is in danger. I was staring to the sky. Minas Tirith, we see in all its glory. Through the streets, the people are restless. Through the 7 levels, the people of Gondor, the White Tree stands dead since the line of kings had failed. And the people of Gondor must now prepare for their great war against Mordor. The shadow grows ever stronger in the east, through the mountains of shadow. What is next to see, you might ask? Minas Morgul, the city of the Nazgul, the Tower of... I don't actually remember what it is. Tower of Sorcery? I don't know why that... I think that... I fucked up on that one. Sauron's armies march out. The City of the Damned, once known as Minas Ithil, and Gandalf has arrived out of nowhere. Ah, what a coincidence running into you, Manathon. You might not know me, but you are not unknown to me. I am on my way to King Dane Ironfoot, but I had just come from King Thranduil when your name had come up. King Thranduil is counting on you in these perilous times, and if you had thought to pursue some distracting course of action, you might wish to reconsider it and focus on aiding King Thranduil in your utmost capabilities. And who are you? A friend of King Thranduil and the people of the Wooden Realm. Now hurry, Mordor draws all wicked things, and the Dark Power is bending all its will to gather them there. Time is running out for all that is good in the world, unless we make count our every action to oppose it. What should I do? Find King Thranduil's whereabouts immediately and speak with him. Good luck. But I've got one little quest to do first. I've got to speak to Lord of Esgaroth, who has just left. Lord Escarine. Right, no, it wasn't Lord Escarine. Who was it? Hallward. Oh no. Hallward, where are you? Let's speak with you quickly and then leave. Yes, we've been promoted known to Erebor. Ooh. I'm going to try. If we don't have enough influence points, I'm going to be upset. But if we approach the halls, I know where to find this companion. It's going to do a very long walk. So this might be all we need to get our last companion, probably for the entirety of this war. Unless we just go down and aid Gondor for a long time. But I think us in the north are going to need to fight back long and hard against the orcs and the evil men that reside with them. So we need to find Thror the Hammerer. We need to go up these stairs. And up these stairs we shall find our companion. Please tell me 5 influence is enough. Where are you? There you are. Keely Goldfinger. Keely, son of Dwalin, at your service. Manathon, at your service. How fare the Durance folk? Polite of you to ask, Manathon. We are fighting off incursions from Easterlings and Gundabad orcs, but so far nothing we and our Dale allies can't handle. I helped improve the Erebor defences and train some younger dwarven folk under the direction of my venerated father Dwalin, as is our custom. There is a lull in the fighting that ill suits a dwarven warrior of my ancestry and temperament. I'd rather you get to see much more action in your travels, and your cause is friendly with the dwarves. I know a fighting dwarf will greatly improve your chance of survival. Indeed, a dwarven warrior will be welcome in my company. I'm skilled with an axe, both the wielding and the throwing type. I can also keep your bills low if you let me talk to the merchants, and I have an eye for finding the best pieces of loot from fallen enemies on the battlefield. If you can keep the tall folk in your company in line, especially the sneaky elves, I'll gladly join you. Very well, Master Dwarf. 8 influence! No! Well, if we just do a bunch of little jobs for these guys here, that might give me what I need. I just gave a lot of food over to them. Anyway, let's now focus on what we need to do. We need to go to King Thranduil at Thranduil's halls. And hope he hasn't left yet. Nope, he still resides within Thranduil's halls. Let's buy a bunch of food for the stuff we just sold away for no reason. And anything I can buy from the smithy? Oh, I'd love to get that kind of helmet, but no. No, that's out of my price range. Yeah, everything's out of my price range at the moment. Okay, let's just speak with Thranduil. Go to the throne room. We're still a little bit battered and bruised from our recent fights. Good to see you again, Manathon. Ah, Manathon, it's good you have come. War is at our doorstep, and we need soldiers and captains alike to fulfill their oaths. We are at war with orcs of Gundabad and the warriors of Ruin, but we have to gather our strength and weaken the enemy before we can hope to move against their strong points and fortresses. Each defeat of our enemies will bring us closer to victory and strengthen our resolve, so I trust you to fight our enemy at every opportunity, be it a mere scout party or a war host. Yet do not rush into battle alone. You must fight alongside our brave captains and our allies also. This is a nice little war tutorial saying that you can only siege when we're strong enough and the enemy is weak enough. And only faction leaders can siege settlements. And capitals will be sieged last, not always, but mostly. And after they lose their capital, they're gone forever. Well, most of the time, not every faction has that case, as I will show you soon. And so on and so forth. Doing quests will weaken the enemy. Like this one, find a scout camp. This is the best way to weaken an enemy, is to just find their scout camps and destroy them. No, that is too far. That is too far. Let's take everyone out from here. And then going to upgrade a few of these scouts into veteran scouts. And then I'm going to put back in Thranduil's halls enough that I can still stealth. So that will be that. And 3 of these scouts. So I have 10 scouts and 10 veteran scouts. Let's put the veteran scouts up front. And where's the scout camp? Up here. But before we do anything else, let's have a look at the new and improved map. Because you'll see the enemy has made a few advancements while we have nothing really else in particular to work with. You can see Mordor has the new Orc Sentry Camp. That's all they have. But the Haradrim and the Corsairs and Khand have moved up ready to take over anything. And they can actually take over some of these settlements. So if any of these factions take a settlement or raise it, it's either gone forever or we need to take it back, which is not an easy objective. Isengard has 2 new outposts, the Uruk-hai outpost and the Uruk-hai River camp. Just more basic camps. The Dunlander camp has moved up a little bit through the fords of the River Eisen. The goblins here have gained nothing else, but Doggle Door has gained the northern outpost right in the centre of our Beorning allies and even one of our own camps. Rune has gained their northern and southern outposts, which means they have a lot more dangerous access to their powerful units, but they are mostly glass cannons, so if we can get strong enough, we can deal with them. But Gundabad is the real concern. 1, 2, 3, 4 new outposts. Southern, the Mirkwood, the northwest and the northeast outposts. Each of those we have to defeat eventually, and only then can we fight in Gundabad and Goblin Town. So those are the present threats. If Gondor is to fall, then all of this will come up here, and it's hard to say when the war will be over, because if that does happen, it could take an age before we actually see victory. But we'll see what happens as time progresses. Let's firstly start with taking out the scout camp. As Thranduil said, we have to take every small victory where we can get it. I'll do everything in my power to protect my allies. By my life or death, I will protect them. I will. They have my axe. And my bow. And my shield. Yeah, these are the elite orcs of Gundabad, by the way. If it wasn't obvious by their armour. And throwing axes. Because orcs it's very hard to distinguish an elite orc from a basic orc. One thing you can tell, though, is if they have a shield and how many spikes are on their weapon. Or heads. No casualties. A flawless victory. I gave Faniel some Dale armor since she was lacking in the armor department. The scout camp has been destroyed. We must now report back to Thranduil with the news. And in telling him this, we will not only gain his favour, but by saying we have done this, we will be weakening Gundabad in the first step to taking out their settlements. You see, Gundabad loses faction strength due to destruction of their camp. We have gained faction strength as our victories spread, gained rank points and influence, and a bunch of money. You have any tasks? You need to rescue 8 prisoners. That is a task for someone else. That is not an easy task to do, and I'd rather have better quests. Yeah, you'd want me to escort something over. Since I'm not currently needed here, I'm going to go back to Erebor and try and get the 3 influence points needed to save... not to save, to get Keeley. This is an easy fight. We just rush in, kill the last 2 Easterlings. We're just getting the extra credit with the Beornings and anyone else nearby. And it also guarantees the scout camp dies. Oh, there was Dunedain here as well. All the way from the Imladris encampment. We've rescued a Daleman. We've captured a Rune cavalryman and 2 Easterling scouts. And gained some good quality scraps. There we go. We've gained stuff for doing nothing. That's my favourite kind of stuff to do. Let's go supply train to Thranduil's halls. Actually, that does pay good. That pays good. Get some more food. And since we have a decent army, you know what, Dale Quartermaster? That is exactly what I will do. And the caravan is big as well, so that helps. Oh yeah, we need to get Daleman back. Otherwise, we won't be able to stealth, which means we could be dead. Fare thee well. Let's go to Erebor. See if we can speak with Dane and Dwalin on the matter at hand and see if we can help them in any way possible. 5 raiding parties. No. Raiding parties are not meant for me to defeat. Let's just put it that way. Send a letter to Lord Halward in Dale. Yes, I can do that. Does it give me influence, though? So if it don't, then why am I doing it? I don't think letters give you influence if you do enough of them. Oh, Lord Escarine is even here now as well. Yeah, that doesn't give me anything. You know what? I'm going to do a quest for the Men of Dale, because then I can have Faniel don't have to worry about Faniel's prices as she levels up. So when I will join him shortly, but I'm first sending this letter to Day 9 Foot. Not Day 9 Foot, what's his name? Foreign Stonehelm. And then I'm going to then return to Thranduil's halls, speak with Thranduil, and then we'll call it the end of the video. I think is a good place to call it. I would do a quest for you, but it's best I have no other quests to do while I am speaking with Thranduil, especially if I get there in time. Thranduil's still there? Yep. No, only 3 rank points. Ugh. Okay. Well, we tried. Thranduil! You need me? That was 400 experience, though. Whew. I have a good company, hardened warrior soldiers with me. They are ready to join you. Excellent. I will send the word that I have a task for you. Moreover, should you become such and such royal swordsman of Greenwood, you will be welcome to my war council. Good. I'd like to request a special item. Lambas. Oh, that's going to be all my influence. No, I'm fine for now. Yeah, as you've seen, I've not done a lot with my my wooden elves. Is there anything I can get before I go? I mean, even this simple hood may not look nice on me, but it's 19 head armor and it's light. So I'm going to wear it. And I've already spoken to the caravan, right? Yep. Okay, and that will wrap up everything for today. It wants us to follow King Thranduil's army, but currently Thranduil's army is not on the field. So it's going to... King Thranduil send us where they wish to speak with you. Okay, let's speak to Thranduil, see what he wants us to do, and then we'll end the video there. I will volunteer. We need sorely lacking information. I wanted me to scout out Dol Guldur, Gundabad, and Gundabad. Okay, you have your volunteer, sir. And that will be it for today. I hope you've all enjoyed. We'll be scouting out the area next time. The quest might glitch out if Thranduil leaves Thranduil's halls. It does happen like that for some reason. I don't know why. But we'll find out next time. Farewell.